The name of the story is The Sun and the Tiger. So, this happens in a village that is in the outskirts of India. Now, we know that in the olden times, villages were quite close to forest. That is because the people in the villages used to always depend on the forest for their livelihood, their firewood, their subsistence, and everything. So, when they wanted wood, water, food, every kind of thing, they used to depend on the forest. So this is also a kind of story where the villages are set up in a forest. Now what has happened was that the villagers were really scared of a particular tiger that used to come and eat off the people. So the name of the tiger was Shikar. So Shikar used to come like once in a while to the village. He would come and he would eat off the people and then go. So what happened was that there was this particular child called Ambrose. Now Ambrose was very naughty, and what he used to do was the fact that even though there was no tiger in his house, he would always say, "Father, father, there's a tiger. Come home, father," and he would make noise and get everybody's attention. And then when people used to come into the house, there was no tiger. He did that once, and then people were like, they thought maybe it was a mistake. And the second time also he did that. After a few days he was like, father, father, come here, there's a tiger. And he called all the villagers, everybody came and they checked, there was no tiger. The third time also he did, father, father, there's a tiger. And a few people came, they checked, and there was no tiger. So by this time everybody was getting very frustrated. So what had happened was that after the third time he said, father, father, there was a tiger. And the father was like, oh, he does this every time and we don't have to bother really. But the truth was that there was actually Shikar in that house. And then he had eaten the boy, and then he had just gone in a jiffy. So the moral of the story is that only if you're sure of something, make sure you let others know. I mean, don't do things just for attention or fooling others, because when you actually need the help of somebody else, you might not get it if you're fooling them or taking advantage of them. So that's the story.